It's Miniature Monday, and do you know where your miniatures are? If your miniature happens to not be so miniature and happens to be a hill giant lowland chief sculpted by the wonderful Bobby Jackson from Reaper Miniatures, then it's right here on my table. I got this puppy for $9.99 from Reaper's direct webpage. With Reaper stuff, that's generally how I go by it now. I don't know. If I see something cool as an impulse buy at the local store, I will buy it, provided that they're open, considering, what's going on now in this day and age. A lot of the non-essential businesses are closed, and for their own safety, and I hope they do get through this safely. I hope they also get through this financially safely as well, because, those game stores really, they really keep us going for things. Without gaming, my life would be in a much darker place than it is now. So, I pretty much got hooked onto gaming to quit drinking. And it worked because I've been so broke from buying miniatures. I have no money to spend on booze. So it kind of worked out for me. See, I didn't even have to go through the 12 steps. I just had to go to 12 steps down the aisle of the miniature aisle for the game store. So we got the Hill Giant Lowland Chief, sculpted by Bobby Jackson, $9.99. We're gonna get this out of here and just give it a good look-see and see what we discover here. Now, we got this. There we go. And it's just okay. So, some assembly required, but that's all right. So let's get this going here. It's kind of rare that the Reaper stuff has the most of it put together already for you. So every once in a while when you put something together, it's kind of refreshing. It makes you think that you're actually putting stuff together, really. See if I can do this without hitting the camera too many times. So we got that, and then we got Mr. Head. And we got that. But it came with this. Oh, you know what? He's got heels on. That's what that is. So, we're just going to take that out there for a minute. It's not going to sit in there with glue or without glue in it, and I don't feel like having half of the internet laugh their ass off while I'm cursing and swearing trying to get a Hill Giant miniature's foot unsuperglued from my middle finger. So that would definitely file this video under not safe for children or not made for children, according to YouTube's new guidelines. So this is a good miniature. I like it. $10 for a Hill Giant miniature. So, that's good stuff. I'm not really too much to complain about this. It's got a realistic looking tree trunk for a club. He's got the old, the one strapper Fred Flintstone style, I would say loincloth, but it's kind of a bit more than that, wouldn't it? Yeah, answers down below of what this garb would be. It's not a loincloth because it's got a strap on it. So yeah, let's and then we do the. Oh no, Bobby Jackson didn't sculpt any of that down there. So woo! So we got that. So pretty broad shoulders, a lot of smooth lines. Might be a pain in the ass to paint. I don't know. I might paint them next. I've been meaning to get some Hill Giants painted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put that on so I can get him to stand up. Always a good fan of Bobby Jackson's sculpting work, by the way. Let's see. That is going to be a little bit difficult to keep him standing up. So, yeah, this would fit really good on a 4-inch, or not 4-inch, but a 2-inch by 2-inch base. So that would be right around, oh God, what was it, like one that's 50 millimeter Games Workshop bases. However, Reaper does make, 50 millimeter square bases too, or round ones if that's your thing. Here we have the brave, ever brave, Sir Forescale, also known as Sir Garrick the Bold, right next to our villain here. And he's about to get his ass handed to him. I must challenge you for the hand of the princess. And he's going to be basically have to be squeegeed off of the bark of his club. So, yeah, I think it's a great miniature. Would I buy him again? Yes, absolutely. It's absolutely well worth the $9.99. And with Reaper, of course, if you spend more than $40, you get the free shipping, and you get your choice of one of 12 metal miniatures. Every $40, you get to choose one of 12 metal miniatures that they will actually add to your order for free. And, that's, incredible value. So, and, yeah, I do support our local game stores. Go to those when they open back up after this whole coronavirus thing, the dust settles from that. Go out there, shop at your local game stores. They're going to be needing you. I owned a game store for a couple years, and to be honest with you, I didn't open it to make money at all, which is kind of like the opposite of why you'd ever want to open a business. You definitely want to make money. I knew when I opened it, I wasn't going to make that much money. I did it for the neighborhood. There was kids in the neighborhood. They needed a place, a safe place to just be creative and not get hooked on drugs and play their games. And that's pretty much what I did, is I kept that open for those guys. And so, anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I did notice that I did not crack a single ex-wife joke this episode. So if you want to do me a favor, start throwing some down below in the comments. That would mean a lot to me. You keep that going. Actually, that would mean more than a thumbs up to me, to be honest with you. Just to put down your best Dr. Zom's ex-wife joke down in the comments below. Anyway, thank you for watching, and be safe out there.